Hey there, my name's Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Cancer and Pisces in relationship. This is the final video of my YouTube series on the Cancer experience, where I talk about Cancer in a relationship with each sign of the zodiac. And so if you haven't seen the first video that I did where I go a bit more in depth on what it's actually like to date a Cancer, please go back and check that out. Cancer and Pisces is a good match. Both are water signs, and so both operate on very similar wavelengths. Both are very emotional. Both are very fluid-like as far as their energy goes, very laid back. And both, certainly have a lot to offer each other in this relationship. However, Pisces is different. Pisces is not just a water sign, but Pisces is also a very intuitive sign. Pisces is also a very spiritual energy, and Pisces is also a very abstract energy. And so, while Cancer is emotional and temperamental and tends to, follow those lunar phases as far as his or her moods go, Cancer is anything but abstract. Except for when Cancer disappears, when he or she is upset. When Cancer is present, Cancer is present. And you always know what's on Cancer's mind, how Cancer feels, where Cancer stands on a particular point. Pisces is not that easy to access, if you understand what I mean, in that, Pisces can be often la-la land sometimes. Pisces has this very awesome imagination, and so can get lost often in his or her daydreams. And because Pisces is such an intuitive energy, sometimes Pisces doesn't even know, what's happening for him or her on an emotional level. And that's, on a bad day, okay? And so, like I said, while both are water signs and both operate similarly and both will, have an innate understanding of each other, Pisces can be a difficult energy to grasp. And this is something that Cancer may have difficulty with in the beginning, okay? So you want to keep this in mind. When it comes to sexual compatibility, I think this will be quite a lovely match in the bedroom, primarily because Cancer, as this emotional water sign, will really be able to lose his or herself in the process of lovemaking. And Pisces will have this intuitive ability to kind of transcend the moment and transcend that sexual energy. And that will really be quite a beautiful experience for both signs. And I think Cancer will appreciate this the most. And so, again, when it comes to sexual compatibility, this is definitely something that can be quite heavenly, for lack of a better word. And that's probably the best word, actually, to describe this coupling in the bedroom is heavenly. I think you both will find the ideal mate in each other. When it comes to your disagreements, your disagreements will primarily have to do with this inability to understand each other. And for two very important reasons. As I've been saying, Cancer is a passive energy. And so when Cancer is upset, Cancer disappears, okay? And Pisces is not going to get this. Pisces is not going to understand this. Meanwhile, when Pisces is upset, Pisces doesn't do a good job at expressing or venting why he or she is upset. Because Pisces operates on such an intuitive level, it can be difficult to actually put whatever he or she is intuiting into words. And so for that reason, Cancer is really not going to understand where Pisces is coming from in terms of why he or she is upset about anything. And so you're both really going to have to work really hard, put forth some extra effort when it comes to navigating your disagreements, when it comes to communicating with one another. It's almost as if you're going to have to learn how to intuit each other's feelings more so than actually speaking them aloud. And this will be easy for Pisces. It will be somewhat difficult for Cancer. And so keep this in mind, especially Pisces. Not everyone can communicate telepathically, Pisces, all right? As much as you wish that were the case, it's not. And so you're definitely going to have to do a better job at actually expressing yourself when something's wrong. And in the meantime, Cancer, you're going to have to do a better job at tuning in your sixth sense, if you will, in order to gain a better understanding of where Pisces is coming from, okay? But outside of these things, it's a beautiful match. You both will understand one another because you both operate on similar wavelengths, and that's always a great start in any relationship. If you want more information, feel free to visit my website at randomnessofrudy.com. And don't forget to check back for the Leo experience, which is up next. Thanks for watching.